Hi, Mr. Wright here, and thank you very much to the person who sent in this question, which had stumped them. If you've got a question you'd like me to solve, then email it in to me and I'll give it a go. My email address is in the description of this film. Right, now let's have a look at this. Now, this is very definitely a grade 9 question. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, right, what does it involve? And I reckon perhaps circle theorems, and I can see a cyclic quadrilateral there. I've also got a couple of triangles. Now I'm wondering if that's a right angle and that's a right angle, but I'm thinking that I'm just jumping to making rash assumptions there, so I don't think that's the case. But I do see this cyclic quadrilateral, which tells me that this angle here is equal to 180 minus x, because opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add to 180. Now, what else do I see? Not a lot yet. I'm going to read the question. FCD and BCD and F are points on a circle. Yes, they are. And those four are straight lines, and they each look like straight lines. Work out the size of angle X. That's what I'm targeting. Show you're working clearly. Right, well, I'm thinking, rather than focus on that angle X, I'm going to focus on this angle here, the angle at C that I'm shading in green, because I'm thinking that that angle in C is part of two different triangles. First of all, it's part of this triangle, the triangle from A to D to C. I don't think much of my drawing here. Try again. A to D to C. That's 54. This angle here I've already found is 180 minus x. And so I'm thinking, using the green triangle ADC, I can come up with an expression for the angle C. I'm also going to look at this triangle, the triangle from B to C down to E. Now let's have a look at that triangle. BC down to E. That's got an angle of 32. It's got an angle of x, and it's also got this angle C at the top. Now, of course, that angle C is exactly the same. The green angle C is exactly the same as the red angle C. Now, looking at that green triangle, I can say that the angle C is 180 minus 54 minus, be careful, you'll need brackets, 180 minus x. So that is 180 minus 54 minus 180 plus x. So that is minus 54 plus x. There's an expression for the value of the size of the angle C using the green triangle. Now let's use this red triangle. According to the red triangle, 180 minus 32 minus x. That's what C is. So that is 148 minus x. So I am thinking that I can say that minus 54 plus x, the expression for the size of C from the green triangle, is equal to 148 minus x, the expression for the size of C from the red triangle. And now I've got an equation to solve here. I'll add x's to both sides, and I'll add 54 to both sides. So 2x is 202, so x is 101. Now what's the question asked me to do? Work out the size of angle x, showing you're working clearly. So there it is. There's my full solution to question 23.